Hey guys, what's up? So today I am playing Amnesia Memories. This is not the first time I played this game, and I'm going to go through every storyline. So the first one is going to be Shin. And if I remember correctly, since the last time I played this game, there are actually, I think, 5 guys, not 4, you can choose from. Yeah, there's 5 guys, not 4. Sorry. Sorry, guys. So basically, this is a game about a girl that loses her memories, and she's trying to get back her memories by getting close to a certain guy. And either turns out he's her boyfriend or an enemy. Just depends on your actions. And you go from there. And I will point out right now that there is not going to be any volume for the music or the voices, because I have muted that, just in case of copyright issues for the voices. So one of my friends did a walkthrough not long ago, and they had to take their video down because of the music and the voices. So I'm just taking a step to make sure I don't get in trouble for my walkthroughs, my gameplays, stuff like that. So, as you see, there's going to be captions down at the bottom. I hope you're able to see them real well. I hope the camera's working just fine, and I hope the audio is clear. Okay, so here we go. This is bad. If they find out I killed a human, I'll be executed by an unknown person. Oh, you're awake. How do you feel? Does it hurt me, or can you see me? Thank goodness you're alive. I was really surprised. I thought maybe I had killed you. Oh no, I'm not the least bit shady at all, really. It's not like I hit you with a blunt object, or pushed you off a cliff, or ran you over with a car. Okay, so just a heads up and a warning about this game. There are going to be some scenes that are a little bit, kind of graphic-wise. So if there's a kid watching that is under a certain age limit, please have an adult with you. This stuff is saddening, and there will be scenes of flashing lights and stuff. I'm sorry, guys. Just giving a fair warning right now. And some of this stuff will be toxic, so I'm sorry about that too. It's just the story itself, and nothing I can do about that. Okay, so I'm going to point out right now, this guy right here that's talking is not a human being. He is a spirit who has invaded the MC's mind, where her memories used to be. So in this game, she has to build up romance and figure out what happened to her. while she's getting close to these guys and getting her memory back. It's a prickly situation, though. Ha ha ha. So to explain who exactly I am, well, I'm just a spirit who happened to lodge himself into your consciousness. Nothing, no reaction to who I am or the situation you're in now. Hey, are you really okay? You can see me, right? And here's your choices. I see a big bug thing. I see something not human. I see a strange looking kid. And you can go with either one of these two options, or with this option if you want to be rude. I usually go with just these two. Whoa. Well, first off, thanks for the answer. But I'm not strange looking or anything, okay? I just have a different existence than you. I am a spirit after all. Anyway, I'm glad you can at least see me. So you're really calm. I thought the moment you woke up, you'd be like, What? What? Where am I? Who are you? Yeah, and also, guys, to point out that this character right here has the most funniest reactions in the game. He's a bit annoying, and you can't really do anything to shut him off. He's basically stuck in your mind. There's nothing really you can do about it. Or something like, but wait, your personality didn't fly off with your memories, did it? This is bad. Well, for now, let me explain things from the beginning. I'm Orion. I'm a spirit from a distant world. And, here's another thing to point out. So, in this game, there are multiple worlds, many possibilities of what happens for the MC, just based on where you go for the guys, the 5 guys that you can pick. And the first one you always go with is Shin, and you can get a good ending, a normal ending, a bad ending 1, or a bad ending 2, just based on your answers. So, I'm gonna go with the good ending for this episode. I was on my way to the human world for some business, and by accident I sort of collided with your mind. I don't understand it myself, and for some reason I'm trapped inside your soul now. It looked like you lost consciousness from the impact, and, well, this is kind of hard to say, but it kind of looks like your memory skedaddled too. What a mess. Sorry, go ahead and yell at me. I know I said a lot of things that probably don't make sense to you, but please say something. And I will go with no, I understand for this course. I have everything written down for the good ending, the normal ending, the 2 bad endings for Shin. The other ones I will write down for the next episode when I do happen to do it. I don't know when it's going to be, but we'll see where it goes from here. Really? I guess you did just wake up in a weird place with someone not really human talking to you. You had no choice but to believe me given the circumstances, huh? I'm really sorry for my carelessness. I'll do anything to help get your memories back. Besides, if I don't, I'm not sure I'll be able to separate from you. I'm not absolutely sure, but I think I'm trapped inside the place where your memories used to be. Think about it. Like, your memories were pushed out by an amount of space I take up. So, if your memories were to return, then I would get pushed back out instead. That might be another solution. But, aside from what I just said, nothing comes to mind. I feel awful that I made you lose your memories. Let's get to work together and try to get them back. You can either choose alright or are you serious, and I always go with alright. Because it makes no sense to try to act irrational at this point. Alright, thanks for the understanding. I kind of accepted a... You better start running! I would have understood completely if you were that harsh with me. You're pretty accepting of things, huh? Very mellow temperament. It might be strange to say, but I'm glad that it was your mind that got stuck in. Well, I guess that's just how it is. From now on, I'll work with you as hard as I can to get your memories back. I'll do anything you need me to do, is what I want to say, but I actually have some limitations. I can't interfere with the human world. I can't touch you, and you can't touch me. What's more, people around us won't be able to see or hear me. So I can't investigate much for you, and I can't move in your stead. In fact, I can't move more than 10 meters from you. I said I'd do anything, but it looks like all I can really do is cheer you on. Well, it's better than having no one, right? No matter what, I'll always be on your side. I promise. I won't be like the culprit was Orion all along. And I appreciate it because it makes more sense to stay calm with him instead of being irrational and rude. Thanks, I'm happy to say so. Hee. Then let's do our best. So you really can't remember anything. What about your name? Do you think you can at least remember your name? Well, is that your name? I can either go with I think so, or it just kind of popped in my head, so I'm gonna go with think so as usual. I mean, you can choose your own storyline the way you want to choose it, but I'm going with the way that I choose it to be, so we're gonna just go along with the story from here. I see, that's good. It's a good start to remembering. Alright then, there's no point staying here, so let's go back to your world. Hmm? What is this place, you ask? It's hard to explain. Space between dimensions. That's the closest description. So basically, what he's saying is it's kind of like a void of space between dimensions. So if you think there is an infinite number of possibilities of worlds, so yeah, there's going to be a pocket of space in between those worlds and those dimensions to end up like this. So it's kind of like an astral plane. This world has many possibilities, and there exist as many parallel worlds as there are possibilities. For example, in one world, you may be going to school, and in another, you may be just working. This is the space between those many parallel dimensions that isn't connected to any of them. To put it bluntly, right now you're suspended in the rift between the worlds. But I don't know which world you come from. Oh? But any world is still a world that you're in. There's no such thing as right or wrong with parallel worlds. So let's go back to the world you were in and recover your memories. There are lots of ways to do it, like talking to your friends or looking at your phone's history. Oh, but just a second. Be very careful of who you trust. Humans are brutal and cruel beings. You should only tell people if you really trust about your amnesia. Otherwise, they might try to give your memories you've never had. Like, you owe me $10,000, so you'd better pay me back or something. There's no way you could tell if what they said was true, right? Some local jerk might introduce himself as your boyfriend and take you away from your actual one. You might be told you don't have a job and you get fired later on. Or someone with no relation to you tricks you into joining a pyramid scheme. Or maybe you'd wind up in a situation where you found yourself being shipped off overseas. Right? It'd be terrible if that happened, right? And I'm going with my same answers that I've gone with before. You can go with might be overthinking it, or can't I call the police, and I just go with the same answers. Since I've already played this game, I'm just doing a walkthrough so some people that I am friends with will see this. So if they want to play a walkthrough or something, they can do it themselves. Let's think the opposite. You get lucky, meet a nice person, and you tell him or her your situation. In that case, what would happen to you then? If you said you had amnesia, wouldn't they force you into a hospital? Well, right there, yes. In some cases, a person would actually force you to go into a hospital. You'd probably be confined to your hospital room until your memories return. Even if you were allowed outside, but sometimes, for the most part, you'd be shut up inside, right? For other people, that might be okay, but for you, it isn't. Your memories haven't disappeared because of any mental or physical problems. They're being pushed out by my existence. So staying home or at hospital wouldn't help. In fact, without stimulation, you just get worse. Sitting around spacing out in the hospital room without any memories would worsen your mind. You might forget how to drink water or even how to breathe. Advice to avoid such a terrifying ending. Number 1, gather information. Try to actively meet people and investigate what kind of person you used to be. Who you, your family, and your relationships were, and what you were doing. Increase your knowledge and fill up that outer part of your memories. Once you do, I'm sure it'll trigger something, but the rest of your memories return. As that happens, I'll be pushed out and eventually be able to separate from you. It's a long shot, given our situation, but at the moment, it's the best plan we have. Sorry, I keep talking about nothing but negative things. But first, I think it would be good to confine you in your family. They won't believe that a spirit got stuck in your mind, but they'll at least provide some information. We can think more about the plan after that. Now, let's go back to your world. The method is simple. Just close your eyes and think. With no memories to influence you, whatever world you can recall is the world that you desire. Only I think there are several worlds like that. Choose the world that you feel is right. Okay, so here I'm going to point out the worlds right here are for the different guys. So the first one is Shin, and then it goes on. So I'm going at the first world. What? Hey, Hugh, wake up. Please, wake up quick. Ah, you're up. What? Oh, what should we do? This is a hospital, isn't it? Isn't this a hospital room? You're sleeping here in pajamas, so that means you're a patient, right? Ah, I had just finished explaining that we need to avoid hospitals. Why are we here? Is there anything here that could give us some information? Oh, there's a name tag on the bed. Okay, so it looks like your name is just as you thought it'd be. Let's see, what else? Do you have a cell phone or an ID card? Oh, there's a purse under your bed there. Can you give it up? Ow! Back. That was a real shock. Are you okay? I felt it too since we're merged together. Where did that come from just now? Oh, you have bandages wrapped around your neck. It's just not your neck. They're all over your arms and legs, too. It's just like your whole body was injured. Oh, I see. You're probably hospitalized for these injuries. Then maybe you were in a car accident. Doesn't seem like you're too injured to move, at least. But moving still hurts a bit. I'm coming in. Incoming in new person. Ah, someone's here. Hey, how long were you going to sleep? It's 10 in the morning. You've slept enough. And Orion starts talking again, of course. And throughout the game, he's gonna be kind of like this. Just to point it out. Hey, she's in a hospital patient. Recovering is normal. This guy isn't hospital, so maybe no. Okay, so I'm going to point out right here. This guy right here is Shin. He's the first guy that you will be interacting with. Sheesh. What are you spacing out for? I'll wake you up. Sorry, I'm going to have to cut off our connection for now. He's embarrassed. It's really funny, in my opinion. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I can't do anything about this. If you don't like it, you need to resist. So how long does he want to kiss you for? What's with you? You're not gonna get all embarrassed today? If you don't resist, I don't know when to stop. Since you're keeping quiet, I would take that as consent. Is that okay? What? Oh, wait! Seriously, give us a break here. This girl doesn't even remember you. I know you can't hear my voice, but listen to me! Is this really okay? You really are half asleep. Go take care of the discharge papers, so get dressed. I won't knock on my way back in. See ya. And he's gone. Yikes, that was a surprise. Anyways. I think that man just now was your boyfriend. Maybe. He wasn't. Coming in here and kissing you like that is suable offense. Assault and battery. I told you this guy's face is funny from his reactions. I guess it's normal if he's your boyfriend, but you don't remember anything, so you know, don't have to put up with it, you know? Wait. You don't get dressed right away, he's going to see you changing. He said he was going to take care of the discharge papers. Looks like you're all ready to leave then. Phew. I know we woke up in a hospital and all, but it really could have been worse. He's close enough to you to take care of hospital paperwork at your place. So there's a good chance that you can rely on him. If he's someone you can really trust, there'd be no need to hide your amnesia from him. Things are looking up. Why is your boyfriend taking care of all the paperwork? You both seem like high school or college students. Wouldn't your parents normally take care of something like this? It doesn't really matter now. What matters is that you leave the hospital. Anyway, you need to get dressed. You're in pain, so take it slow. Were you able to put on clothes alright? Looks good. Actually, cute. I guess now we just need to wait until that guy comes back. And then he returns. Again. I'm back. Done changing. That was close. If you had been just a little slower, he totally would have seen you. He did say he'd come back in without knocking, but is it normal for people to actually do that? I know the two of you are close, but still, maybe you should tell them. I told you before that I'd come in without knocking. You should have said something. You're really acting weird. Is it really okay for us to leave? Yes, it's okay. It's very okay. Alright, bro. Did you take your medicine this morning? Doesn't look like you threw anything away. Aren't you in pain? How could you forget to take your painkillers? Just take them already, idiot. I'll pack up your stuff. Ooh. His words are like tiny stabs to the heart. It seems like he's worried about you. Maybe he's just trying to take care of you in his own way. Anyway, you should take your painkillers. It's true that you're in pain. Maybe they're in your purse. I didn't expect the room to be cleaned up like this early. The shelves are empty too. Did you pack up everything yourself yesterday? Oh, he's right. Maybe you cleaned it up before you lost your memories. You should just nod for now. Actually, we don't really know anyway. So, all you can do is nod. It's like there's nothing to do, so we should go. Oh, and I think the nurse on the way back here, so don't worry. It's not that far from your house, but I assume you'd prefer a taxi. I don't really know my way from here to your house, so you'll have to provide them with directions. Huh? Wait, your house? Hello, where to? This is just too much. You can go with either two of the options. I'm just gonna go with I'm not very good at directions. What? You had no trouble explaining on the way here. So you got that choice. Sorry, I don't know the exact address, but we'd like to go somewhere around Kishimoboshi. I could explain where to turn from there. Understood. You managed to get through that. Having amnesia is sure rough. Do you remember anything about the place he mentioned? Maybe you'll remember something when you get home. So this is your home. I wonder if you live here with your family or maybe you live alone. Wait. Or maybe you live with this guy. What are you staring at? Let's go. Hey, where are you going? Uh-oh, we passed it. We'll need to find a key. Try looking in your purse. See anything? Are you looking for your key or something? I have it, remember? How do you forget that? Oh, crap! Is he suspicious now? So it's just one room. It looks like you live alone. Wait, stop it. Chrome, if you look around like that, he'll get suspicious. Chrome, I'll clean up, so make some tea. Wait! He's just telling an injured person to make tea. Since this hospital allowed you to leave today, then that means you can take care of simple, everyday stuff by yourself. And if you collapse, I'll carry you to bed. Think of this as a real rehabilitation period. What? This guy's way too strict on you. Okay. I guess you can't help it. We'll have to look for the tea. Wait, exactly what kind of tea is he made anyways? Green tea, barley tea, black tea. Maybe you should just ask. Is green tea okay? Is barley tea okay? Is black tea okay? What do you want to drink? I don't really mind, but you can make that. Just feel like it, right, Chrome? Well, whatever. How long is he going to hang around here? It looks like he's putting your stuff away. He had a key to this place. Maybe he was taking care of you the whole time you were hospitalized? What is the meaning of this? What exactly are your parents doing? Well, I guess you should just make some tea for now. That about does it. It didn't touch your clothes though, so you can take care of that yourself. Is the tea ready? Bring it to the table. I brought some sandwiches. You haven't had anything to eat since this morning. You should eat something. He's got a harsh way with words, but he takes care of you, I guess. Anyways, you should eat. There's a lot you need to ask, but he already seems suspicious, so no matter what you learned, it might work against us. Oh, it's already late. I'll go home. He's finally leaving. We're finally free of all this anxiety. You're probably about at your limit. Nobody'll be here to take care of you, so you should just lay down. Oh, and I'll be back tomorrow. You're acting strange. There's no problem if I take one day off from prep. Huh? So he also attends a prep school. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Oh, I left the key on the kitchen counter. I'll just be a guest tomorrow. Don't sleep in. I finally won. So it seems like he had a lot of doubts about you, but he will avoid being brought back into the hospital. Haha. But you seem really tired. You were hospitalized this morning. After all, of course you'd be tired. That guy was pushing you way too hard, wasn't he? You need to search around the room, but it feels like your body is at its limit. You should just lie down and check yourself out. Let's see what's in your purse. Wait, you have no cell phone? Why? Only people these days have a cell phone, don't you? Oh, maybe you put it somewhere since you didn't need that hospital. We should look around, but don't have the strength. Anyway, for now you should just check inside the purse. You might have an ID card or something in there. Let's see. Oh, there. Yoga University, first year. So Roger. Sorry guys. psychological. Bleh, sorry, I have I have some trouble with some words, so sorry about that, guys. Hmm. So you're a college student. Said that he had prep school tomorrow, right? Does that mean he decided to study for exams for a year? Or is he younger than you? You look like you're on the same age. Even though we talked to him all day, we still don't know his name. But he had your house key and he took care of you, of your hospital discharge papers. There's no doubt that you trust him before you lost your memories. And this isn't something you'd normally ask a casual boyfriend to do. He must be more like family, too. You should watch him for a while, and maybe tell him about your amnesia when you're sure you can trust him. Oh, really get along with him now, you might have a photo album or something in the house. But you're at your limit here. You should wait until tomorrow. Anyways, good work today. We don't know what tomorrow may bring, but do your best. I believe in you. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna cut it here for now until